I am Hannah Montana, and this
I
is my
love it.
other personality. It's like Baylina, and that's not me.
I love that. Okay, well, Baylina's slaying it. You guys, we need to beat these Bailey Spinn inauthentic allegations. Like, I
Right.
feel like you have been nothing but real Lulu as fuck this entire time. So I'm like,
How
where is
many
this coming
sad
from?
songs will it take before
guess
people believe me?
We're about to find out.
I got more coming. Don't
Keep
worry.
them coming. Keep them coming. Hello, Spin Lulus. Today we are joined by OG POV queen herself and a bona fide rock star, obviously, Miss Bailey Spinn. She is known for her incredibly viral POV content and now making a name for herself as an artist. She has lived rent-free on your For You page for years, and now she is here with us in the Delulu studios. Bailey, thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thank you for having me. I'm
We
excited.
pretty much just hung out for like a couple hours right before this.
We did. We've done
Yes.
everything today already.
Pretty much. And I was like kind of getting a little nervy. I was like, I feel like I'm getting into everything with you. And I was like, we should save it for the show. But then I was like, I don't want to stop talking either.
Don't worry, there's more lore.
We have so much lore to get into. And I want to start with the Bailey lore. So
Yes.
you're in LA now, but where are you originally from?
I'm from Virginia,
Mm-hmm.
and then the way I got to LA is I did go to college for a year at San Diego State.
Uh-huh.
And then I was a COVID year. I didn't have that much fun, and I blew up on TikTok this summer after my freshman year.
Uh-huh.
And I just put all my things in a car and drove to LA and got an apartment, and then never went back to school.
You just said, this is it. I'm doing it.
Yeah, I basically up and left. I didn't even really think about it, but it was a good choice. So
Honestly,
worked out.
I did something similar to that too, because for me, I quit my job to make TikToks like 5 years ago.
Me.
This was during COVID as well, literally. And I guess reasonably, when I give people advice, I'm always like, I hate the idea of a plan B. I
Mm-hmm.
don't love that idea, but I always tell people, like, make sure you're good and covered first before you just
Right.
go for it. Even though I just went for it. You
That's
know
what
mean?
I did. Like I had a following the first year and freshman year, but I just didn't know if it was enough to live off of, and I
Yes.
didn't want to risk it.
Right.
Didn't seem like that much of a full-time job to me because I was just like a smaller account, not making too much. And then when I realized like, oh, I think I now can live off this. Like I needed that security of I'm good. we're
100%.
chilling.
I think that's so smart. I think more people should do that too and be really mindful about that. But at what point in making content were you finally like, okay, I'm going to do this. This is full time. Like, this is a job now.
Yeah, it was my sophomore year. And I remember specifically, I was in like a quad. I had a roommate, teeny tiny room. Our beds are like 1 foot apart. I would
shit.
wake up whenever she was gone, even if it was like for 30 minutes. I had my makeup on and I would like set up my phone on my desk and film a video rapidly. I remember I would wake up in the morning at like 8 or whatever before classes, and I'd have to go into our bathroom to record like the voiceovers because I couldn't do it while she was sleeping in there. In the living room, they can all
Yeah.
hear me. So I was like quietly in the bathroom, and then I was just like, this isn't working, and trying to balance running to classes
Being super
and
mindful of your
trying
roommates.
to party and being mindful of the roommates
Living.
and posting
Yep.
all the time. Like I was posting every single day. So I was like, girl, something has got to stop here. And I picked school.
As you should. And obviously it worked out.
Yes. Luckily for me. Could have been worse.
Thankfully, right? Oh my
Yeah.
God. Literally, because I quit my job straight up just to make TikToks. And I'm so happy I did. Because, like, I don't know. Everything was so different, too. And it was the pandemic.
Right.
You
You
know?
need the time to like focus on it. It
You
does help.
absolutely
It's just
do.
it's still a job. It's an interesting job, but still a job.
It's like a 24/7 job, too.
It is.
You can't stop
I say
thinking
that
about it.
all the time. It's
Right.
never ending.
So did you know you always wanted to, like, be a content creator? Or, like, when you're growing up, what did you envision yourself doing?
I had a few different dreams. I definitely was a big fan of YouTube.
Me too.
Back when I was like 12 and 13,
Yeah.
I was all over the internet. And I wanted to be a YouTuber so bad and made like terrible Kohl's hauls and that kind of stuff. And
We
then
got to find those videos.
I have them. I watch them sometimes and I'm like, these are crazy.
They're not public, are they?
No, they're not. They're
Okay,
on a
okay.
different channel too. So
Got
they're
it,
not
got it.
even on my main one now.
Right.
But yeah, I wanted to be a YouTuber
Me too.
so
I
bad.
literally wanted to be a YouTuber. I wanted to be a Disney Channel star. I wanted to be a YouTuber. And I also made like fall fits for back to school. Just the worst
That was
outfits.
me. Yeah, I
It's
was
so
doing
bad.
hauls.
Yes, and I was posting videos. And honestly, they were doing kind of good too for the time. I didn't even notice because I abandoned it. And those videos I made, it was like a lot of fashion based videos. very random of me. And then we got like 100K views or something.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
I didn't even notice
That's
until
crazy.
I was
That's
deleting
good.
those videos. And I was like, wait, these did good. But I gave up on that dream really quickly.
What happened?
Why did I give up on that? Or why did I do well? I have no idea. People wanted to know what to wear back to school in the fall. So I guess it did that. But yeah, YouTube, I always wanted to be a YouTuber too. Because then that was like my thing growing up. I was watching the YouTubers and then I wanted to be a
Same.
Viner. Were you on Vine?
No, I think I
past
was
you.
like a little too young. Like
Yes.
I knew about it and I know all the references, but I didn't have it for some reason. Like
Yeah.
I don't remember having Vine.
I think it was like my generation, and I think your generation was moving towards
we were
Musical.ly.
on the cusp. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was more so Musically. Like I think by the time I was like old enough to find out about Vine, it died.
It was
like
done.
it was done. Yeah, but I know the memes.
Yeah.
I quote them all the time.
It's a part of the culture, so absolutely, that makes sense.
right, I'm on the cusp.
So you knew you wanted to be an influencer, you knew you wanted to be a content creator. Did you also know you wanted to be an artist?
I don't know about artists. I was like a theater kid, which
Okay.
makes perfect sense.
So it's kind of in your blood, but you weren't necessarily like thinking about it like that.
Yeah, I wasn't really focused on like being an artist. I kind of wanted to be in musical theater. I loved it.
Okay.
I saw Broadway shows all the time in New York with my dad.
Yeah.
And I would sing karaoke in the basement like every day, but I was just so anxious and I couldn't sing in front of anyone.
Really? Were you like shy
So-
about it?
Yeah, I was. I'm still a little shy about it, but like
Oh my god, it
I was
doesn't
so
show.
bad.
It doesn't
Thank
show
you.
at all. I feel
We've
like for
gotten
me,
better.
no, it's like a lot of muscle memory and training. Even making videos for the first time, like getting used to being in front of the camera and talking to a camera and like making the content in general. It's like a
Right.
practice because I used to be so fucking shy and like I couldn't even imagine like 10 years ago doing this at all.
Yeah,
At
me
all.
too.
The cameras and like knowing that I'm being perceived and it's being recorded and like the voice thing.
It's normal now, but
here we
I'm
are.
the same.
I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way. I like love this life. I love everything about like what this career is, right?
Yeah,
it's just so
definitely.
fun and it's like it's crazy. And we've been so busy too.
It's creative and crazy and fun. You
I'm
have
so
to have a lot
thankful
of
for it.
self-discipline and like a super creative like genre.
You have to because like I was talking to my friends about it and I was like, no one's gonna want it more than you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to want it. And if
You gotta be dedicated.
you have to, because if you're not, then what? Like even
Mm-hmm.
if you have a team and your team cares and you're working with people and stuff, it's just like at the end of the day, it's still you and it's your output and it's what
Yeah.
you want. So it's a lot. I don't think people even understand because I feel like people don't respect like content creators in general or whatever. It's already really hard. And I wanted to talk to you about that too. So being a content creator and then moving into music, do you feel like it was hard to be taken seriously at first? Because like, everyone like rolls their eyes. They're like, oh, Addison Rae made TikToks and now she's doing music and people don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
Did you find that to be a challenge too?
Yeah, definitely. And before I even released my own songs, people were starting to be mean to me about it because I released covers on YouTube just
Yeah.
to like get better at singing and get
comfortable.
singing in front of the camera. And people were really nice on YouTube, but they were really mean on TikTok. Like they were so mean to me, but I did end up getting better. So I'm like, they bullied me into it a little bit, but when they're mean, it makes you question. You're like, should I keep going forward?
That's
They're
the
still
thing.
mean
and
to
being
me.
perceived in such a massive way too, because you have such a giant following and people have opinions and people are gonna say things like we were just talking about a recent video that you did and like, people don't even understand. They're always gonna say something. Like, how do you even deal with that? Because like to be honest, for me, I feel so thankful. I feel like I very rarely, maybe like once or twice a year, I'll get like a negative comment or a hate comment. But generally, to be fair though, I don't read my comments at all. At all. So I feel like I just avoid it in general. But
Yeah.
I feel like it would crush me if I was getting like a bunch of negative feedback. People were perceiving me and like feeling a type of way about me.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of a weird, like, hard head about it because I think about it in the aspect that I personally have never left a hate comment on any video of my life, especially not on, just never. And like people that are doing that, probably a little
What's
bit
compelling, though?
insecure. I don't know what's
Absolutely.
compelling you and why. Like, why do you even care that much? Like,
I think you're
just
right.
think
I
about
don't
it
think I've
that
ever
way.
left a hate comment either. I do think I am a huge hater, but I definitely don't think I've
Me.
left a hate comment on anything. Like just
Never
privately.
publicly, yeah.
Never publicly. I would
Tea.
never do that. Definitely other embarrassing things I'll comment publicly. Like if I have a tarot reading, I'll be like, oh,
I
I
only
want
leave
this.
positive ones. I'm like, I just people forget about like digital footprint too. I'm like, do you not want a
100%.
job or anything like when you're older? I mean,
Yeah.
just because you're user 179 or whatever, people can find that
And they're gonna
know that
find it.
it's
The
you.
internet's forever. That's the scariest thing too.
Right. People say
need to be more
crazy
mindful
things.
about that. They be saying the craziest shit. They be saying the craziest shit under the most irrelevant shit too. It's like, why is this on my video?
You're like, this doesn't even matter. This is irrelevant.
Absolutely. I'm like, y'all just talking shit just to talk shit at this point. when I started making content, I made a rule to be really intentional about not reading the comments just because I felt like I got so in my head about it. But I feel like because your videos obviously are so massively viral, people are always commenting. Like, how do you manage that? I can't even fathom that myself. You know what I mean?
Right. You just have to ignore them. And it's like cheesy advice, but that is genuinely the only way. I'm also a deleter of comments.
Really?
I am a tyrant on my own page. I will be deleting your comment. The block button is there for a reason. I'm deleting it and I'm blocking you.
You're like,
because
say
this
whatever
is
you want, but that's
my
it.
video, my face, my name. I don't care.
Period.
You
It's
don't
your
need to be
page.
there.
It's your page. Oh my God, control it. You know what? I used to block people too, but then I stopped because then people would post on their like stories and be like, "Oh, I affected Ryan so much. Ryan blocked me." And I'm like, "It's not that deep, girl. Like, I have no idea
It's
who you
not.
are. I don't check
They
in on
probably
it."
deserve it. I'm like, if you
They
say
do.
something genuinely mean, I'm gonna block you.
Yeah,
like,
fuck you, bro.
If it's gently mean, I'll just probably delete it. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe you shouldn't do that again. But
Wait, how
if
often are you
rude,
monitoring?
not that much. Sometimes if it's like late at night and I'm a little bit bored or can't sleep, I'm like scrolling. I'm like, what do we
Damn, that
see?
shit's gonna keep you up.
There's so many platforms too. Honestly, on Instagram, it's really bad.
Instagram.
Instagram is the worst place for hate comments. They're feral.
I
on
feel like
there.
Instagram, people on Instagram, that's the craziest part because Instagram people, I feel like TikTok, you see a lot of burner accounts, a lot of random accounts, a lot of number accounts, a lot
It's
of
like
user, blah,
real.
blah, blah. Instagram is like real ass people being like, "Hey, you suck and I hate you." And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
full government name here and everything, right?
Literally, like profile picture. They don't care.
they don't care. They want to be seen. Like, I'm a hater too, but I don't think I would leave a hate comment. We talked about that.
Yeah, I would not leave it. I've never left a hate comment on somebody's page. Never from a burner, never from my main. It's just I'm like the people that do it, it's probably out of insecurity or like sheer boredom, but just why?
It's
Like,
also just like so
be
unnecessary.
positive. It is unnecessary.
Absolutely. Like everything
You
in the
took the
world's already
time out of
locked.
your day to do that.
And you're thinking about me and I affected you like that. So
Right.
it's like, okay,
Let
it
it
is what it
go.
is. But you know what I always say as a content creator? They can and they should leave whatever comments they want because engagement. So thanks. Bills paid. Either way.
Oh yeah, the
Either way.
hate does work, and if you run with it, like rage baiting people really works, and
You're
I do
brave.
it a lot.
You're brave. You're brave.
I will rage bait people.
I love that.
Gently.
Well, you're really intentional about it. Like the POV that you just did where you're talking about like the aesthetics not matching the music taste and you had the My Chemical Romance poster right behind you. Like I
It's
clocked
subtle
that
rage baiting.
immediately because I was like, you're off to the side and it's right there. You know what I mean? And all the comments were like, the poster though?
Yeah.
Yes, I love that.
Just a skit.
So you're making content. At what point do you decide that you want to start doing music as well? Because you said you wanted to be an influencer, you knew you wanted to be a content creator, and you weren't necessarily sure if you wanted to be an artist, but then you started moving towards that.
I think I gained a little bit of confidence from posting online. And so I texted my manager at the time one day and I was like, I think I can sing. And so we put me in vocal lessons and we put me in everything just to like build confidence
Yeah,
up, just
you
so
have to.
I was able to even put myself out there and know that I could sing to some ability. But then I started making covers and then original music. I very much took it like one step at a time and really tried to ease my audience into it instead of
Right.
just like throwing a song at them immediately
Yeah, and
of
just
my
doing
own
a
accord.
360 or a 180 of just being like from the
Right.
content to like, okay, here's my music now.
I wanted them to know I was serious too. I was like, I'm not, throwing out a song for money or like a cash grab or anything. I was like, I love music and I want to sing.
Yeah.
And I want you guys to know that I like it, but you have to start somewhere. I was starting at such a large point on social media that so many people were already watching. If I had like 50K, it would have been less detrimental if I was like, I'm going to sing now.
It's a transition.
People were very mean.
Of course, and you had such a large audience initially anyways. And you know what? I want to talk about that. I feel like a lot of artists these days dream of like having a giant following before they even release music. But to be honest, it could also be such a crutch because it's like they know you for one thing. They follow you for one thing. And now you're doing
Put you
something
in a
different.
box.
They put you in a box and then they don't expect something different from you. And then you do something different and they're like, oh, I don't like this. I actually missed this.
Yes.
Or I wasn't expecting this from you, da da da. So then I feel like it makes it slightly harder because now you have to compete with yourself. So it's like, I want to show you that I'm more than just one thing. It's
Yeah.
so challenging to pivot, you know?
It is, yeah. They definitely have put me in a box, and people tell me they miss the old me, and it's kind of a funny thing to read because I'm like, there really is no old me. I'm like, you're thinking of a past version of myself, and I'm obviously, like not like that in this
Right.
present moment, and,
And
we
in
can't
loving
go
memory
back.
of her.
Yeah, literally in loving memory.
of her.
I was like, well, I can't undye my hair, so we're here now.
So here we are. This is it. I feel like growing with an audience is so like challenging too because like people will pigeonhole you. And I feel like that's something I'm dealing with right now too because I'm working on a bunch of different projects as well. And I'm like, fuck, I don't know how people are going to react to these things and like how things are going to shift. Also, side note, I need to tell you, I loved your content so much during the pandemic Lovato. It was crack to me.
Oh my God, thank
Oh my God. I would
you.
like my doom scrolling would be just your page and I would just be I was obsessed. I feel like
That's how the blow up happens.
you just like hit all the points, like the emotional aspects of things and the storytelling, and I was rooting for you and
People
I was
were
mad at you and I was
bored.
girl, it really went there. But you know what's interesting today in 2025, like I only see you as like an artist. Like how crazy is that? Because
Good.
you started so much in the content creation. So I think
Yeah,
that's
and
great.
only.
Very intentional, like rebranding and moving towards it because you're exactly where you need to be now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
definitely. Yeah.
And the music's so good and we're so excited by it.
Thank you. I'm excited about it too.
Well, I want to talk about your music as well, of course. So you just released your debut album, Loser.
Yes.
How was the process of making Loser? I want to talk about the title track as well, because I feel like it also bleeds a little bit into your new song, Fear of Going Out, too. Because then it's just very self-deprecating, like the opposite of
They all
affirmations.
are.
Where's that
They
coming
all are.
from?
That's just kind of me. I like to write like that just to get it off of my chest.
Yeah.
And I kind of went into the studio when I was writing Loser and specifically the title track. And
Yeah.
I was telling them, like, I feel like a loser. And I was kind of living like the same day on repeat.
Do you
My
really feel like a
stuff is
loser?
everywhere. Sometimes,
Oh.
yeah. I think
That's human. And that's, yeah.
sometimes people too see me as like they kind of think you're popular if you have all these followers, and like in a logistical sense I am, but
Yeah.
you know, you
We
can
talk
still
stats.
have like one friend and like stay inside and kind of like I grew up eating lunch in the bathrooms alone and like playing Minecraft, and
Oh
now
my
I'm like
gosh.
now I'm just kind of like this and I keep all those qualities with me.
I mean, it's good. You're staying authentic and true to yourself, and look how like popular you are through it too. Like literally, people adore you, and they adore what you
Thank
do and
you.
your music, what you make, and you're still you. You know
It's
what I
the
mean?
bravery of being cringy. I just did not care at all, and it
I
took
love
me
that.
really far. And I tell everybody, just don't care.
Yeah,
do
people
it
hold
anyway.
themselves back when they're
Yeah,
like getting
I'm like, don't
nervous about it,
worry.
overthink it. You just gotta do it, girl. Especially if you want to be in entertainment, you just gotta do it. You just
Yeah,
gotta let go and do it.
definitely.
That's the crazy thing. Okay, well, the next album needs to be called Winner.
Winner. Yes, knew that.
Okay,
First
well,
place.
I feel like even with like, of course, Fear of Going Out, you like in the chorus, you're still very like talking about yourself in like such a like opposite of an affirmation way. Do you feel like you would ever like start? I feel like because when I write, when I'm working on things, I always make sure I speak things that are feel like positive or like even if I'm
Right.
faking it, I just feel like I need it. You know, like that's where my mind goes. You know, but I also think it's really powerful to own and being self-aware.
Right.
You know, like in your music.
I'm self-aware. It's kind of like taking my power back, and that's why I keep writing so many sad songs, because
Yeah.
I do feel this way.
Right.
And then putting it on such like a high energy, fun track makes me feel
Yes.
less bad about it. It was like, you know, I want to stay inside. I don't like talking to people. I overthink a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But this song is so fun. It makes me want to dance, and I can dance around to it.
Yeah,
with
it's like
my house.
bombastic and it's like, you know, has so much personality in it.
It's
and I
very
like the
fun,
audacity.
and it doesn't like feel sad in nature. I don't like them to necessarily all feel really sad. Like I like to have fun sometimes.
I feel like the album goes in so many different directions. Obviously, rock, and you love so many different facets of rock, and it reflects on this project.
Definitely.
Was that intentional?
Yeah, definitely. Loser, the album was is a fever dream. Like going all the way through it, I have like lighter pop rock songs. There's some breakdowns and heavier stuff in there. There's like a fully instrumental Evanescence like orchestrated track. I was really all over the place because I do love every single one of these avenues of rock. And it was kind of hard to land on like which one. And I was like, let's give people a little taste of everything.
Everything, and that's your taste too.
I think it was
that's
an
very much you
overarching
too.
pop rock theme.
Yeah, I think the directions that you took with this album, like it felt cohesive just in the way where it's like, this is very Bailey Spinn. You know what I mean? Like it's felt so true and authentic to you. And I feel like you had so many different directions, and lyrically, I feel like you're so self-reflective. You know what I mean? And I think that's, I don't want to say it is rare. I think it's rare. I think it's rare to be seeing yourself as not the hero. I feel like
Right.
a lot of music follows the hero's journey, and I love the hero's journey, and yours is kind of like,
I'm
well,
like the underdog.
I love
I'm not
that.
the hero's journey. I'm like, I don't know, whenever, I mean, the like perks of a wallflower. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's me. I'm a fly on the wall.
yeah,
But
and you're
we're
not trying to be
getting there.
anything else, right? Like
Yeah.
you're literally just
This
like
is
being
me.
yourself, and I love that. So I wanted to talk about Front Row Psycho. It's very like, I want to say sarcastic and like tongue in cheek, but talking about like, you know, a hater. We just talked about a bunch of haters, those people leaving those comments, and then one day they're gonna be at your show screaming for you, right?
Yeah.
Like that's such an interesting concept because I feel like a lot of people don't even recognize that too, and it's such a real thing. Like I don't know about you, but for me in high school, like I had so many people who just did not fuck with me, whatever, and then
Same.
now all of a sudden it's like, look at my best friend from high school doing this, and I'm like, girl,
Yeah,
what?
you're like, we were not friends.
We were not friends. We were not, and we're not friends now. You know what I
right,
mean?
we never were.
Yes, they're that front row psycho. So did that come from like a real place? You wrote it from the perspective of like the haters, or was it just like a concept that you had? Because I know you talked about the concept of super glue. I want to get into that too. But with Front Row Psycho.
Front Row Psycho, it was honestly right after I had dyed my hair online and kind of made a shift into a more alternative style, and people were being really mean to me and just had so much to say, and people were taking out the fact that they were mad about me dyeing my hair like on my music too, even if this my songs have never been bad in my own opinion. I love them,
not.
but I was like, you guys are kind of just dogpiling on me just because it's popular and
They're looking for
you have nothing
reasons
else
to be
do.
angry too.
Yeah, I was like, this is a good song, and it hurts when I put a lot of effort in and people are like, this sucks, this song's terrible. I'm like, oh no.
You feel like you still have to fight to be taken seriously as an artist too?
Yeah, definitely. People don't take it serious. They call me TikTok artist all the time, and I really will comment back to people and be like, what does that even mean? What does that mean? Because I always go into sessions, I never have written with the intention of putting it on TikTok.
Right.
And the reason my song Happy Ending blew up on TikTok was because of me, and just from posting it and like being honest about what it was about and how I felt. And that's why people liked and connected with it. I'm like, that doesn't make it a TikTok song. It's just a good song. I'm
And
like, it's not an insult. I'm like,
I feel like they want to like discredit you. And I feel like a lot of like people who begin on TikTok, who begin as content creators, they're just not taken seriously in general. Like even when they become an actor and like, they're like, oh, well, they made TikToks. So that's how they got into the audition or da-da-da. But it's just like, you guys, realistically, like content creation is entertainment. This is still entertainment.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is the next generation of Hollywood. Like you're going to see all of us in these next iterations in mainstream media, in the music, in the shows, in the movies too. And it's just like, it's super unfair, that perception. I feel like I don't want to say struggle, but you battle it so much, especially because like such a large following and like really starting on one thing with you and then moving into music.
Definitely. They're just not accepting of it. I see it too all the time. It's like the hate train. They do it to all of them, and I don't know why it's specifically with influencers, because there's so many people who are like an actor primarily, and then they'll start singing too. Then maybe they do some other things, and usually people don't say that much about it, but when an influencer does it, it's like, you're bad, you should just keep making videos, this is the worst thing I've ever heard. I'm like, literally, why does it make it bad? People can have more than one talent and want to explore more than one talent. I'm like, I don't know.
Absolutely.
It's the same thing of, influencer making a podcast. Same thing as influencer making a song.
Yeah.
Or going to act. I'm like, you
can
do what you want.
Like, you should let everyone explore. I think people like love this idea that people should be one thing, which is crazy. Because like,
you can explore. You got a lot of life to live, girl. Do what you want.
Do everything. You should do everything,
right? You got
right?
so many years, hopefully.
I think people need to be more open-minded to it. And that's what's crazy too. Because people like are just so like, no, but you do this and I know you for this, so you should just keep doing this. And it's like,
and I'm like, I can do something else right now.
I want to do something else. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do something else. So I love that you're being brave about that, especially with all the comments. Like, fuck, dude. Like,
yeah, it's hard to fight them, honestly. A lot of people want the old content back, and it's still there. Yeah, some of it's there, and I kind of do it in a different way now that makes me more comfortable. But I was like, this is my job, and I've been doing it for so long. I'm like, I'm not going to make myself uncomfortable to please other people. And I've taken some hits from like not doing the old content anymore, like not as many people are engaged, but I kind of knew that was going to happen. But a lot of them are keeping there for the music, and that's what I want. I was like, the content's kind of on the side now.
Yeah, and honestly, you want the fans who are going to really resonate with the music, because I always say this, like I used to get so discouraged when people would unfollow me, and at the same time I kind of think about it where I'm like, well, the people who are staying are the people that I want to make this for, that I want to do this for. And that's like weeding out the people who aren't necessarily going to be the most supportive anyways. 100%. And if they're going to be like that, then bye. You can go. Peace out. Like, we good over here then. So how was the reception on your first headlining tour, the Happy Ending tour? Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah. They were great. I honestly was like shocked that it was like translating into real life human beings, especially after being such an introvert and being on my phone all the time. I'm like, 100%. You guys are real people. And it just like amazed me that people all over the US wanted to come and watch me. Yeah. And it was so magical. I loved it. It was definitely a fun first tour experience. That's so crazy, especially because like, starting during the pandemic, this is during the lockdown, you're posting videos online, and now it's like they're right in front of you. Yeah. They're singing it back to you. They came out to see you. Right. That is crazy. Never thought I would go on tour starting this either. Yeah, no, I was wanted to be a YouTuber, and then somehow I did a US tour. I was like, we took a turn. You're doing all of it. Right. Oh my gosh. And that's honestly dream. And not like all the online hate, it's like, it's not going to translate into the the shows, the
No,
audience.
never.
You know?
It's only the nice people. People don't come to hate, and luckily I didn't have anyone even like hateful at my concerts at all. Because sometimes people go to concerts and still complain.
Oh my God,
or
absolutely.
have a problem with it. I'm like, nobody really said that to me. They were all like so excited. It was
Just
a lot of
into it.
little kids, but they were the cutest things I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh.
I'm here for it. I'm like, they're gonna grow up with me, and someone has to introduce them to rock music. It'll be me.
And they're there.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm making them a fan early on.
I love that. Wait, do you consider yourself like a role model? Do you want to be a role model?
I think so. It's a little confusing for me. I'm like, I have like a potty mouth, but
Yeah.
otherwise, I'm a pretty, I think, good person for kids to look up to.
I mean,
think
you
I've
are.
kept
We've been
good
hanging out
morals.
like this entire like morning, and like you've been so lovely.
Oh, thank you. I was
Very
like,
lovely,
I
very
try
normal.
to be, I'm like, you got to preach the right things to your audience. I'm like, I always say like dedication and like hard work.
I love that.
Gets you far, and being
Yeah.
nice gets you so much further than being mean. So I'm like,
100%.
takes nothing to be like, friendly and kind.
100%. No hate comments, y'all.
Right. Never. Not
Never
here.
hate comment. We're just all positivity here. So with Loser and this album, the entire process of making it, first I want to tell you, love the album cover.
Thank you.
Stunning.
I loved it. It was so cute and pink.
I love it. Oh my God, I fucking
Pink's
love
my
it.
favorite color.
How was that process of
shockingly.
making that album?
It was really fun, honestly. The cover art kind of came about after the album had taken an entire year, and I had been sitting on these songs for so long, and it was kind of the first time I ventured out with different producers and different songwriters, and it was really fun for me. I was like taking a tour of all these rock producers and made so many songs that I connected with, and
Yeah.
like I have some of my favorites off the album, and I had never seen like that many of my songs together at once, so it was
It was
really
like a collection.
It was so exciting for me
Yeah.
when it came out. I was like, oh, these
Here
are
it
real,
is.
and people can listen to these right now.
Oh my
It
God,
was
that's
great.
super exciting. And you're obviously working on new music. You just put out Fear of Going Out,
Yes.
which is very in vein of Loser with your, self-awareness. And
Right.
You're
She's
saying
a
how it
self-aware
is.
queen.
She is a self-aware queen. I love that because I feel like I'm very self-aware too. Honestly, oh my God, yeah, same. That's super interesting. Oh, now I'm like really clocking. But what's coming next? I know you have new music coming out soon too.
Yes. I'm working on another album, honestly. It's not like an official
Winner.
announcement. I'm like, another album winner. No, I'm
Yes.
kidding. But I definitely am working on it. I don't have a date at all, but I'm releasing another single called Critical on November 14th.
Yes.
So soon for everybody.
Yes.
I'm on the next rollout. Should be fun.
Yes. Oh my God, wait, we're so excited. And it's still going to be in the same vein as the rock. Because I know you've been the rock genre, but you've been exploring different facets of rock, right? Are you honing
Yeah.
down on like one kind of like part of it? Are you finding out what
I
you
am.
love?
Yeah,
Where are
I'm
we
locking
going?
in. I think I'm gonna shock people a little bit
Oh my
because
gosh.
I'm going a little bit heavier than I did before. I think
Really?
we've kind of outgrown the pop rock aspect of it.
Yeah.
People are still gonna tell me it's pop. It's definitely got some like pop fun melodies, but it is
Really?
a very heavy track.
Because I
and
feel like Fear of
very
Going Out
fun.
is like, it's hard hitting.
It's pretty grungy, yeah.
I wouldn't consider that pop whatsoever. I don't know if anyone
Right.
else has, but like I feel like Fear of Going Out's like,
Usually it's within my melodies. That's kind of where I call it pop allegations because people say that to me all the time. They're like, you make pop music. I'm like, are we listening to the same
listening to
songs?
this? Like,
what are you hearing?
100%.
But this is like undeniably rock music, like head
So you're
banging.
owning it.
Yeah, I'm owning it. I love girls, in rock, girl
yes,
power.
absolutely. I mean, you're representing.
Hell yeah, I must.
So what about for all the Loser stands? Like, are they going to be excited for the new music as well? Like, if it's going heavier, do you think they're going to be like super, super shocked from the transition?
I think maybe a little bit. I'm honestly, I have a little bit of a small fan base with the music, and I've definitely made it pretty far with the pop rock and
Yeah.
cutesy fun stuff, but I'm hoping to expand even more and,
I mean, you are.
keep those people there and then give them the heavier stuff and hopefully find even more audience that enjoys the same stuff I do because I love heavy music, but I hope they receive it well. It's not
They
too
will.
crazy. It's not like screaming death metal or anything. There's literally no screaming in it. It's just really fun, very high quality, good rock. So I think they'll like it.
Wait, we're all so excited. And by the way, everything you said,
excited.
that's true artistry. Wanting to grow your audience, and then also letting yourself explore and get deeper with it. I love that you don't pigeonhole yourself, that you're not forcing yourself to do one thing. You explored
Yeah, definitely.
the different avenues of rock. now you're figuring out like kind of where you want to keep going. That's exciting. Just as a fan of an artist, just seeing them grow. I know your fans are going to love that too.
Yeah, definitely. Just feeling disconnected from the pop. I mean, I love Loser, don't get me wrong, but just feeling disconnected after when I was trying to make new songs. I'm like, this isn't right anymore. It's just not. I'm older now. I'm ready. I listen to a lot of heavier music now, and I want to make it too.
That's where you are right now too. Honestly, I don't even really consider Loser to be that pop, to be honest.
Really? I know I've kind of, people just say that to me all the time, so I'm self-aware that there are some pop aspects. Like Super Glue is pretty light. I mean, it's not like a heavy rock track or anything. Same with Loser, like, but there are heavier ones, like Front Row Psycho has a breakdown in it, and like I think another one, What If I is pretty heavy too. Like if there's a breakdown in that one too. I'm like, I don't know. That me being like, it's heavy. It has a breakdown. Like
I mean, if that makes it heavy, then it makes it heavy. But I also think it's like the melodies, like they're catchy, and I think that's why the pop allegations are coming up. You know what I mean? Because when my co-writer and I were working on this episode, we were listening to the album, and after every song, he would literally be singing the choruses
like,
back
I love
to me.
this.
Yes, literally. It's super catchy, and I think that's what makes a really good song. It has to stick. You know,
definitely.
Also, the depth of just everything, and my personal favorite is in Loving Memory.
Oh, thank you. I love Loving Memory.
It's just so interesting because like that concept of like burying your past self and acknowledging that we change and like we shouldn't even have to be the same or stagnant or static. Can you talk about that song and the process of writing it?
Yeah, definitely. It was odd because it actually came about before I decided to like dye my hair, because it really seemed like I had this planned out and that I had this song and I was like, I'm gonna dye my hair and do this. I just kind of wrote it, and I went into the studio with like the In Loving Memory idea, and then we wrote that. I just wrote down a bunch of keywords like grave and crime and stuff like that, and we made the song. And then I started working with my PR team a couple weeks later, and they were like, "We think you should dye your hair and be really dramatic." And I was like, "Yes, I will do that. I am really dramatic, and I think this is the best idea ever."
I love that, and it kind of coincided with the song. Like you kind of prophesized it,
right? Did it on accident, manifested that.
I mean, it was like a metaphorical like death, of course, but now it's like, no, the old Bailey, this image of what Bailey was, it's completely different now.
Yeah, I was like, I kind of did that to myself without even realizing, because I wrote it before like all these changes happened. I was like, I think I spoke this into existence a little bit.
You literally manifested it. It was serendipitous.
I did.
Absolutely. Wait, so we're sticking black hair, staying.
Yeah, it's staying. I think I thought about colors, but the black is just easier. My hair's a lot healthier. Thank you.
It looks
I like
super
it
good.
too. I don't understand the people who are like, you look better blonde. I'm like, no, I didn't.
People are gonna have so many opinions, and it's nonstop. And at that point, it's just like, whatever, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Yeah, definitely. I'm like, it's my hair. What are you gonna do? Cut it off?
Literally.
I'm gonna keep it.
Absolutely. I don't even know. I hate when people comment things like that, because it's like, what exactly? Oh
What's
my
your
God!
goal?
Thank you, user 475. I'm gonna go bleach my hair right now because of you. Like
literally,
what?
That's exactly what they think we're gonna do. Or like the people who come at me for being alternative. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like throw away all of my black clothes and start wearing color again? I can't. I already like
Take the
this
tattoos
is
off.
me. No, literally, I'm gonna go get all my tattooed laser, wear a blonde wig, and throw all of my black items of clothing away.
Yeah, the music's gonna change. Everything's gonna be.
Girl, this is me.
And they should just accept that. That's crazy. I feel like with the feedback that you get, like it's so much. Like you are so much better than me. One, because I would be crashing out on the daily if people had that many opinions and comments towards me. So how are you staying like so normal and grounded? Because you don't even feel. I'm looking at you and you're like, whatever, fuck it.
I am. Well, that's exactly just kind of how I am as a person. Like
you're mad chill.
I'm very laid back. I'm very
You are, dude.
meh, whatever.
You're
I'm
super
like,
laid
they
back.
don't really bother me. I mean, I just think about it as like, it's probably somebody like in a dark room or like a basement commenting something mean.
Right.
And most of the time they're wrong. I'm like, a lot of time when people say it about my music, I get sometimes defensive about the music stuff.
I mean, it's personal as hell.
It is. And I'm like,
Yes.
people will say like AI wrote this or something. And I'm like, this is how I feel. Or people will kind of accuse my music of being like inauthentic in a way. And I'm
that
like,
makes no sense, because if they're actually listening, it's such a through thread. Like it's very much.
It seems very personal. I was like,
too.
it'd have to be really honestly psychotic if I was lying for this long about like being alternative and feeling this way. I was like, I came out with Romance is Dead, happy ending, saying like love isn't real.
Right.
Loser, I'm a loser. Fear of going out, I'm introverted. I don't like going outside. I'm like, how many times am I gonna have to release a song like being sad? And Runner Up too, it's saying I don't feel like enough. My friends don't like me.
That's what I mean. It's all cohesive.
Yeah,
Like literally, it's all
we've
there.
been
So
like
it's
this.
just like, what do you mean? Like if they're just not listening.
Yeah,
they
hear
to
15
the work.
seconds, and that's all they form their opinion off of.
That's crazy, and they were like decided who you are for you, and that's like insane.
That's
and
same
you're
with the
literally
pop.
tell them exactly who you are too in
Yeah.
your music. So I'm like, okay, that's crazy.
Pretty open about it, and then they're saying it's inauthentic. I'm like, what? But
Those
you can't
allegations are
convince
crazy.
people that you're authentic. If they don't believe you, they don't believe you. But I'm gonna keep being this way. You know,
It's
not gonna
literally
change
just
me.
you. That's the thing. Like, I guess if they were to pay attention longer and keep listening, then it's like, wait, what are you talking? Like, I even said it earlier. I'm like, your music, you have a lot of self-awareness. It's like very self-deprecating. It's like, it's all in the same vein. So it's like, wait, what do you mean? Who else would you be? Like, this is how you're feeling.
Yeah, I'm like, you
also
think
knowing
I
your
would've-
upbringing too, like your history and everything, like with wanting to be a content creator, dealing with all the comments and everything. Like, yeah, it's all there.
Yeah, definitely. I was like, I'm pretty open about it. I'm like, inauthenticity is not here. It is just
doesn't-
me.
Artists don't survive when they're like faking it. I really feel like they just
definitely
can't.
not. I can't fake write songs either. I'm like, all my songs are about how I'm feeling. I'm like,
Absolutely.
I never go in and like lie about,
Right.
you know, or like make up a story. Really, I'm not that kind of writer. I really only write for myself too. So
I'm the
I
exact
just
same
do my
way.
emotions.
Literally, I'm the exact same way. Like I have to write about exactly how I'm feeling, and I've been writing for other people, and I also have to write about how exactly they're feeling, and
Right.
then also. I work with this producer, and he was playing me a bunch of songs, and I was like, did that really happen? Because I'm listening to the lyrics, and he's like, oh no, I just made that up. And I was like, I feel like I could never just like fake something. And
Same.
You only get so many words you can say in a song. I feel like every word should be impactful, and it should be real, and it should be like, you know, obviously there are different artists and different things, but that's what I love about your music too. I feel like it's vulnerable, but it's also like a superpower that you're owning all of it, you know?
For sure.
I want to talk about Kiss of Death.
Oh, love.
So with Kiss of Death, you're literally acknowledging that you're like hurting your loved ones. It's it's another self-deprecating one, but it's very
Shocking.
self-reflective. See,
Another
this is what I
sad
mean.
song.
That's why people need to pay attention. I'm like, this is Bailey Spinn. This is what we're saying.
Sad.
But it's very self-reflective, and I feel like that's so relatable. Like, you know, even if it's unintentional, like you're not trying to hurt someone, you're not trying to like be a type of way or whatever. But if it happens, it happens. And like, I feel like, you know, that wildfire syndrome where it's like,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
It's
you're
a little
going through it.
self-destructive. That one was inspired off of like the moments I've had, right? You know, I've lost some friends over the years, and it was like, I definitely, you know, we've all handled things in not the best way, or like,
Right.
it didn't end exactly how, you know, you would
I
have
feel like
liked
it never
to.
does.
Yeah, so I was kind of reflecting on that, and it was like, you know, the kiss of death is kind of insinuating like, I love you, and I'm also gonna ruin this somehow.
Poetic,
I
beautiful,
will find a way.
relatable.
Yes.
Absolutely, me too.
We've all self-sabotaged once in a while.
I feel like literally exactly that. I've been told that I'm self-destructive and I self-sabotage. So
Same.
there you go.
I'm with you, girl.
There you go. Shout out Kiss of Death. So I feel that. So Super Glue is a lighter song on the album.
Yes.
I've heard you talk about it before. You came in with that title, Super Glue, because you thought you liked it. It was cute for you.
Yeah.
So you come in with Super Glue. How did you start building the song off of the title?
I kind of had the idea. I think I had a crush at that moment, and I thought of the word super glue. We
Cute.
kind of like built the track out, and then I just said the word super glue, and I was like, I really like that. I think that's like a really cute idea,
cute.
and it's kind of fun and catchy. And so we kind of just started talking. There was a lot of writers with me for that one, so we all just kind of started chatting and getting the scenario built up of like me and the crush, and you know, you're thinking about this person all the time, and they
Yes.
won't get off your brain, and you might not
They're
even really know
stuck
them
on
that
you.
well. Yeah, but I'm like addicted to it. Basically, I'm like gripping on for dear
Girl,
life.
we are so the same. Literally, that's exactly how I am. I get mad obsessive.
Limerence. Me too.
Yes. I love like the metaphors and everything that you do, like the visuals aspects of everything, and also love the video for Fear of Going Out.
Oh, thank you.
Super rock star
Underrated.
girl. Underrated. Everyone, go watch it right now.
Yes, please.
Please watch it. So rock star.
Thank you.
Wait, is Critical getting a video too?
I don't think Critical is. Maybe
Okay,
the next
Justice
one.
for Critical.
I know, Justice for Critical. Next
Okay.
time. It's gonna have really cool cover art though. I'm excited.
Oh, I believe you. I was telling you literally before we started filming, I was like, you're on my mood board.
Ah, thank you.
You are on my mood board. What? You give such Delulu in everything
Thank
you do.
you.
Like, literally,
I
are you
always
kidding?
try.
You give. I feel like you own it. Like, I know it's like this whole thing of like people thinking it's inauthentic to you, but I'm like, this is so
It's
it
easy
feels
when you're
natural
authentic.
to you.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks natural.
Really easy when you are so locked in the vision. I'm like, I make literal PowerPoints. It's so crazy. I make PowerPoints for my singles. And I made a PowerPoint for Fear of Going Out. I made one for Critical of like styling, fashion, hair.
Oh,
like
you
this is
in
how
it.
the content is gonna work, and this is how like the music video would look for Fear of Going Out, and how my cover art shoot is gonna look, and like all of that stuff. And it comes to me so easily because it's authentic.
It's also like your vision. It's
Yeah,
your
definitely.
art. Like,
I'm like, I know what to do.
you guys, we need to beat these Bailey Spinn inauthentic allegations. Like, I feel
Right.
like you have been nothing but real Lulu as fuck this entire time. So I'm like,
How
where is
many
this coming
sad
from?
songs will it take
I
before
guess
people believe me?
we're about to find out.
I got more coming. Don't worry.
Keep them coming. With the new music that's coming out, was Fear of Going Out like the lead off this next project? I know you're still working on it. You said that, you know, you don't have a date or anything, but you are working on the second album.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the first single off of it, definitely. I think the last one's going to be like the lead single. Critical, we're just giving people like a little taste of what they should
we're easing
expect.
them into this new world.
Definitely. You know,
Yeah.
Fear of Going Out was a little grungy, and then Critical is still grungy but heavy. And honestly, the only thing I can give away is very Evanescence of me.
Oh, we're
It's
so excited.
very
then.
fun.
Yes.
So I'm excited for that.
Oh my gosh. And so how far along are you with making this album right now?
I'm honestly like maybe halfway. I was counting them out the other night because I have so many demos in a folder that I had to like list out the ones that I approve and
Right.
like will be on the album. But
Yeah.
I think I maybe have like 6 or 7. It's going to be longer than the last one. People are kind of mad at me because the last album was like 8 songs.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's what my deal was. That's what I was contract. No, I'm kidding.
You're like,
But
I was working with what I
no,
got.
I literally was only allowed to make 8. That was it. Like,
You're like,
I
guys,
didn't have a
also
choice.
would have liked a longer album.
right. I would, and it will be longer. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, honestly, I
Not
feel
my
like Loser was
choice.
like 8 is a short album, but like I
is.
feel like it was a perfect world.
It is. It's
was
a
an
baby
introduction.
album. I call it that. I had
Yeah.
an EP.
Yeah.
We did a little more.
Yeah.
Not too much. We didn't go too crazy. So I think it was a little stepping stone.
Be growing.
Yeah, we
Exactly.
grown.
So album 2 is going to be longer. We're super excited.
Definitely.
Okay, so if you're going out, Critical, these are going to be on the album though.
Yes, they will be.
Okay, wait.
I don't
we're
even
super
know where
excited.
on the album yet. Like that's where we are right now. I don't even. They're all just like in a notes app. They're not even like. There's no plan.
We're still in the process of conceptualizing it. Obviously, when the album comes out, you have to come back because we need to deep dive
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
I'm so excited. Like I feel like
I'm
very
being
hyped
so
about
vague
this.
right now.
I know, and then we're gonna reference this and like, remember when you didn't say anything about the
Right.
project? And then we'll get back into it.
Yeah.
So with the Happy Ending tour, huge success. Congratulations. Are you gonna tour again soon? What are you thinking? You're gonna do any shows?
Yeah, I want to. I'm trying to do some more shows soon. Anytime they're presented to me, I'm like, yes.
Hell yeah,
please.
get me on a stage.
Yeah, I love performing. I definitely would love to do a headline. I think right now, too, I've always wanted to open for people.
Yeah.
Just because I think it would be so much fun, especially if I'm a big fan of the artist. So
Yeah, hell yeah.
We've been putting me out to some of the bands that I like and some of the people I like. So hopefully someone will say yes soon.
Oh, they're gonna say yes. They'd be
You
so
hear
lucky to
this,
have you.
let me on your tour. I'll be great. I promise.
Everyone watching right now, please have Bailey open.
Let me on.
Yes, put you on
Let
the
me
stage.
in, please.
Wait, I love that. So did you feel like when you started performing, because you know how you didn't initially feel like growing up, you're like, I want to be an artist. Like, was that a transition for you to like getting on the stage for the first time? Because I remember you mentioned the first performance you ever did, it was like, they gave you like 45 minutes. You had like 15 minutes before you just jumped on a stage.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I did a TV performance. This was crazy.
Oh,
this was
shit.
lore.
Okay, lore.
I don't know why. Through a different company a while ago, I got an opportunity to go sing on a show, like a live TV show. I had never sang live in my life, other than like a talent show when I was in like 7th grade. And so I was
Right.
like, yeah, sure. I mean, I guess. And so I went on and did it. I didn't sound very great, and I had never done it before. I didn't like necessarily look awkward, but I mean, I just definitely didn't sound great because I was nervous. It was a live studio audience. They put no tune on it whatsoever, and I had never sang live in my life.
Ever.
So I'm fighting nerves. I'm like, I had flown to New York to do it, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, there are people staring at me and I don't know what's happening. And they don't know my song either. When it's my own tour, I'm like, they're so excited. And
They're there for you.
Yeah,
they bought
they're
the
here
ticket for
me.
you. They're familiar.
The audience was just like,
Yup, they're like, who's this?
literally. But yeah, it was fine. But my own tours were better, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
They
I
were
mean,
great.
That's your comfort zone too. You know, these are your fans. They're coming out to see you.
for sure.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I would thrive if someone told me right now, like, if Charlie was like, okay, you're gonna go perform right now here in like 20 minutes, I'm like, great, let's go.
Yeah, me too.
I thrive under
adrenaline.
pressure. Yes, literally. Also, I just love performing and I love being on stage. So
Yeah,
like anything,
me
put me
too.
up there. I don't even care what it's for. Like just
I
put me up
lock
there.
in. I'm like Hannah Montana.
Oh,
it's
hell
like
yeah.
another personality.
For sure. Oh my God, yes. I feel like especially even with artistry, especially with artistry, it's like you become a more empowered version of yourself. You have to. You're a performer.
Yeah, for sure. I'm like, it really is two different people. I kind of separate it too, because it was like, even when I'm promoting my music, there's just a certain way I want to come across.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I'm very like lax, and as a person, I wear a lot of t-shirts and
You're
like
so chill, dude.
sweatpants. Oh, thank you.
Wait, can I tell all the Delulus, like you got to set on time, which I so appreciate, you and Tristan.
course.
And then also this set today is such a mess, guys. The production threw a fucking giant ass Halloween party the night prior. They're tearing everything down. It is so messy. It is so noisy. I don't have my full team with me today. And you were so chill this entire time.
Straight vibes.
Oh my God. I was like, I'm sweating because I was like, you know, your publicist Tristan came before on a different episode, a different guest, and that production was tight. It was so good. Everything went exactly how it needed to go.
Smoothly.
And I was like, oh, she's gonna expect that again. And I was like, and I walk onto set today and everything's a fucking disaster. I was like, okay, let's do this. But you were so chill. I'm so grateful for that. Like,
Yeah,
thank you
of course.
so much.
I'm relaxed. I don't really mind, but I'm like, the performing Bailey is the one that is not relaxed. I don't know. I'm very like not that tense in like my regular life.
Totally.
Sometimes I feel more tense on the stage, and
No
then I have to
way.
like kind of double down and
Yeah.
fight it.
Mhm.
So I'm like, I am Hannah Montana, and this
I
is my
love it.
other personality. It's like Baylina, and that's not me.
I love that. Okay, well, Bailina's slaying it.
Thank you.
So we're excited about that. Okay, well, Bailey, I know we talked about earlier how you would like to be a role model. Like, you would hope to be a role model, right? We're going to test your role model skills right now. We're playing a little game.
Okay.
This is WWAGD. What would a Delulu girl do? So we
Yes.
have some fan submitted questions, and they
Gotcha.
want to know our Delulu advice, our takes on it, what we're thinking. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So our first one is, I cheated on my ex and I want them back. What should I do? What should they do, Bailey?
You should have cheated in the first place.
Ooh, spill.
Hard no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think you
Should've
need to do
treated
some
them better.
you need to do some self-reflection maybe.
Damn.
And if you really truly think you changed the person and you're not going to hurt them like that again,
Yeah.
then you can reapproach it, but I genuinely think you need to look in the mirror and
Yeah.
think about what you've done, cuz that is really hurtful.
It's so hurtful.
I'm against cheating unless you're, poly, but if
I mean,
it's
that's
just
a
the two of
discussion,
you,
though. You know what I mean?
definitely.
That's something that you have to like
If
kind
you're
of be on the same
cheating,
page
you're
with.
cheating.
That's the thing. I feel like cheating is such a nuanced thing for not nuanced, obviously terrible, bad, don't do it. But my point is, it's just like it's so like I just can't ever wrap my mind around it myself because then I'm like, if
Yeah.
I
It's
love
not that
someone, I couldn't even imagine. I don't even.
Absolutely not. You don't love them if you cheat on them, and I say that all the time because
Yes.
you would not do that. Like that is so awful.
I even feel like because that's such a drastic step to take. When I like someone, I don't even find other people attractive. I don't even look at
I'm like
anyone
that
anymore.
too. I'm like heart eye emoji. I'm like,
Hard eye
huh.
only for them, and then everyone else I'm just like whatever. I don't care. I don't even look
Yeah,
at it. So
me
that's
too.
crazy. I can't even imagine that. I guess my advice would be grow.
Grow.
I think that's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Reflect. Stream
That's
loser
how
and
I feel.
reflect.
Right.
Okay, so we have another one. This is from Anonymous Bestie. My ex situationship won't leave me alone, but I want to move on. What should we do here?
Blocked.
No way.
Immediately blocked. Yeah, but okay. First of all, red flag your situationship.
T.
Don't do that. Don't. That's not
T.
a word. I hate that word.
T.
That's not a thing.
T.
You're either talking/dating.
Okay.
Or you're in a relationship or you're friends. There's
Right.
no what
What's
is
this
a
in between?
situationship?
Right.
If this is going on for many, many months, it can be hard to like let go of that person, but
Yeah.
you have to at a certain point be like,
Set the
what's
boundary.
happening here? Where is this going? Yeah, set a boundary.
Discuss
I mean, if
it.
you're both cool with it, then stay in your situationship. But
Yeah.
I mean, if they won't leave you alone, block them. Like, and if you don't want them to be there, I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, if you're still attached, like, do whatever, girl.
T.
But if you don't want them, blocked. I'm
Block
like,
their
you let
ass.
them use a burner. I'm like, just don't answer them.
Damn.
Stop. I'm brutal.
You're brutal. I'm scared. I feel like you're talking to me. I
Blocked.
feel like I like that attention, so I would be like, I guess I would just like ignore them. I wouldn't block them because I really want to see them continuing to like
Right.
reach out.
Then they just use a burner. Everybody has a burner. They're just gonna make another Instagram if you block
Wait,
them.
do you guys want tea? I do not have a burner.
Really?
I don't have a burner. I don't have a close
I
friends.
had to log out because I'm too much of a stalker.
You were sleuthing on that shit.
Yeah, I was like, girl, this is really bad for your health. You just
No
stop. I had to
way.
literally delete the account. I was like, oh, okay, we're done.
You're setting the boundaries for yourself.
Yes.
Okay, fair.
I think that's good to do too. I'm like, honestly, you should not have the burner account, but I was there with you, so I'm not judging you. I'm here for you.
I don't have anything. I just don't even. I don't even have the time to fucking even post on my own stories. So that's why I don't have a close friends. And then also like
I care too much.
I need to get better at it because technically my job, but I'm so bad at social media in the sense where it's like I need to post about this, and I think things happen in my life so quickly that I'm like I can't even post about it because I'm like, okay, well the next thing happened. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that Halloween thing I went to last night, like it's gone. It's over. It's happened. I didn't post about it.
Already
Next
happened.
thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
I do that too.
And then I have to do these dumps, and it's just such a chore. It's like such a part of the job, obviously. So I wanted to talk to you about this because I feel like in this day and age, musicians have to be content creators. But of course, you started as a massive content creator, and now they go hand in hand. You've been integrating your music into your POV content and also really intentionally posting about your music more so than your content. So what was that transition like? Was that intentional for you?
Yeah, it definitely was intentional, and I wanted people to not be mad at me for getting rid of the content, but kind of see that this is my dream. And
Yes.
it's not that I don't love creating content or anything. I just really love making music, and putting like 110% effort into something is the only way.
Me
And
too.
I had to convince people, you know, like, this is what I want to do. This is what I like to do. People are a little skeptical, but I think just trying every single day to get them to believe me.
It sucks that you have to still prove yourself. It's like, why do I have to prove to you that I want to be an artist? Can I just be an artist?
Yeah,
Like,
they just don't want that to happen. You know,
Yeah.
again with like being in a box, and they're just very like I say, people are closed-minded about
Totally.
it, and I really don't understand that perspective. Maybe just because I'm an influencer, but I'm like, do whatever you want, girl. Like,
Absolutely. And it's
Pop
like
off.
you guys are missing out on like great artistry, great music, because like you can't
Right.
fathom the idea of like someone who made videos might want to pursue another avenue of entertainment. You know what I mean?
right. I think creativity a lot of the time can like flow into other things. And I was creative in like skit writing on TikTok, which also skit writing is still writing, even though it was in a
Absolutely.
silly way. You know,
It's
I was making
entertainment.
crazy plots. I obviously
You
had
were.
some kind of creativity happening. So I just like transferred it over. It was like a skit writer to songwriter.
Girl, you
know?
were making movies. You were like subplots.
Oh, yeah, they
you
were, like,
crossovers.
Some of them were like an hour long, literally.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, and I was following. I was like, "Where's the next
Every
part, girl?"
part.
Yes. I'm like, "We gonna take it all the way. I need
Right,
resolution
they were
here."
great.
So super talented. Exactly that. It's like
Thank
you've
you.
been writing, so it's like now I'm just writing in a different way, and it's
Right.
It's still a part of you. Everything's still a part
It's
of you.
honestly more honest than like the POVs, because that's not who I am.
You're playing
I
a character.
Yeah, I would put on a character and I'd be very like eccentric and happy. And I think that's also why people got confused when I went alternative. And kind of, you could tell from my music, if you did listen to it, that, you know, they were introspective and sad. But
Yeah.
the way you looked at me online, people thought I was like this happy, bubbly, blonde, fun girl. And that I was blonde for sure. I don't know if I was any of the rest of those things.
It's
I
because
just
you were playing
Yeah, I
characters,
came
you know?
across that way. And so I
Totally.
think that's what was jarring. It was like, I've been alternative the whole time, but I just wasn't sharing it. I just
Yeah.
literally wasn't. I never posted about music or anything that I listened to before that. So how
Right.
would they know?
It's weird because it's just like how much of yourself are you willing to share, and then it's just like why should you
Yeah.
have to? Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? And it's like it's still you, and you can reflect it in your music or whatever. And people just like get so like up in arms about change or things being different, which is so incredibly silly.
Yeah,
They're
they
missing out.
hate change. I love change.
Honestly,
I'm here for
I'm at the
it.
point now where I just have to embrace change.
Yeah,
Like, I
me
feel like I've never
too.
liked change, but I'm like, whatever, here we are. Let's just rock and
We
roll.
have to do it.
That's it. Okay, sorry about that tangent, but we have a topical question here. So, my boyfriend refuses to do couples costumes with me for Halloween. What should I do?
That's a red flag.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, unless you're like asking him to dress up as something crazy,
Yeah.
like Shrek.
Why don't you want to do a couples costume? Like,
yeah,
it's
what do you
cute.
mean? Why are you in a couple if you want to do a couples costume?
100%.
I hate people that are like hateful like that on holidays. Like, even if you're like, I just don't want to wear a costume.
Yeah, and it's
I'm
a
like,
resentful
you're
thing.
boring then.
You're
Put
so
it on.
boring. Wait, you guys want tea? Okay, so I'm going to be a traffic cone,
Cute.
and Brett is going to be a crossing guard.
I love that. See, like, that's adorable.
Isn't that cute?
That is so cute.
Oh my God, I know. I'm so excited.
I'd understand someone saying no if it was like, I'm going to be Princess Shrek and you can be Shrek.
The
Princess
POV.
Shrek, Princess Fiona, and you can be Shrek the green giant ogre.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'd be a little mad about like that, you know?
Oh, salty. Oh, for sure. No, just cute old traffic cone and crossing guards.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Cute. Literally. Okay, wait, actually, if the costume, here's my advice. If the costume is like, yeah, you're gonna be like a turd and I'm gonna be like
Right.
a fairy or whatever, then I don't know
Within
how that
limits.
goes together. Like, we need a little more nuance here. But yeah,
Right.
no, honestly, if your boyfriend doesn't want to do a couple's costume with you, they're so boring.
That is boring.
Are
That's
you
a
kidding
red
me?
flag.
Halloween's like once a year. Do it.
It's not that hard to like come to a compromise about it. Like even if you maybe pick something that they don't want to wear, there are so many couples costumes in the world. Like he could pick it too, or like
Yeah.
whoever is the one that doesn't want to do it. The
I love a
boyfriend.
matchy moment.
Right. I'm
Love a
like,
matchy-matchy.
we could both be the same thing. You can pick it. It doesn't. I'm like, if you just don't want to dress up and won't come to a compromise, that's
Yeah.
rude.
Red flag. I
Yeah.
agree with you, because then it's also just like, okay, then not to make it deeper than it is, but then I'm like, what else are you like not willing to do
it's
with
like,
me?
It's a simple thing to make your partner happy like that. I mean,
Simple.
obviously, unless they're asking you to buy like a $1,000 costume or something, but
Crazy, right?
I'm like,
Yeah.
just go to Party City. It's not that difficult.
Just figure it out,
Be
right?
devil and angel. Like, come on.
Simple. Literally. Peanut
So
butter and jelly.
easy.
Be a
Literally.
traffic cone and a crossing guard.
Love that.
Yay! We're queuing a picture right here, Brett. That was us on Halloween. So it didn't happen yet, but we're jumping to the future. This is us. We look so cute. Okay.
So cute.
I love that. That was all great advice. You're very strict on your relationships.
Strict program.
Very strict. So funny. We were talking about it because you're just so laid back and chill. But when it came to the relationships and anything, you were like, no, cut it off, end it.
Yeah.
Here it's like, wait, do you feel like you're like that in your own
Fucked.
relationships?
I
have healthy
honestly,
boundaries.
I do have a lot of boundaries. I think
Healthy
that's why
boundaries.
I stay single.
Ooh,
I
tea.
think I just know what I want to, and I'm genuinely one of those people. I'm like, I know I'm 23, but date to marry. I'm like, I'm really not gonna like waste my time in like the
Yeah.
dating scene. I really just, if I don't see a future with you, genuinely, I'm not gonna keep dating you.
Damn,
and I'm
girl,
so
you
happy being
on
single.
this.
I'm just so work oriented that like, and I'm so happy being single because I've been single for so long that it really is a strict program. I'm like, I know what I want. I know what will complement me too, and
Yeah.
like what I'm looking for.
You're
in a
not willing to
partner.
settle.
You know, I'm not willing to settle.
Good, period.
The bar is up here.
Period.
It's on the ceiling, girl, not the floor.
I love that. That's so good. And I'm so work oriented too. And also I get so fucking like disasterly, I get horribly obsessed with like my
Same.
fixations. If I
Oh,
like
same.
someone, like I will give you everything. Like I think I would even, my biggest thing in my life, and everyone knows this, anyone who knows me at all, is my career.
Mm-hmm.
I love my career. I love what I do. I want my career to continue to grow. But I feel like I would give it up and sacrifice it if like a man or someone that I really, really loved or something, like, I don't know why they would ever ask me to, but I
Right.
think I would, you know?
Right.
Which is terrible.
I don't know if I would unless they were like really, really rich. Maybe
Tea.
then I would give
But
up.
I would still want to do it. Like, I have to create.
Yeah, I'd want to still make music though. But if I had like maybe in a different, maybe not like specifically music. If I had a different job and I was like, this doesn't mean that much to me.
Yeah.
Bye.
Tea. I mean, I would love it if I
As
would
long as
just
you
like have
set
to
me
worry.
up, you know?
Literally. Okay, I'm open to that.
Yeah.
Anyone open to all of it. Well, okay, Bailey, we've been getting along so great this entire time. You've been so chill before this started, but obviously you've been dealing with a lot of hate comments. You get a lot of opinions. We just got targeted for another one together, and the Delulu PR team just sent this in this morning, and it is about us. So obviously, you know, we've been on Battle of the Bands together, and it's been fiercely competitive. We're so chill with each other, but the rumors are swirling. But can you read this article for us? This is from Delulu Daily, which is the DCU, Delulu Cinematic Universe version of TMZ.
Oh, okay.
Okay, can you read it aloud?
I'm scared.
I'm scared too.
Go read the top line too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
POV. Ryan Liu steals the spotlight from Bailey Spinn.
Oh.
In
Wow.
a shocking twist at a battle of the bands, Ryan Liu has quickly become the fan favorite to beat out former POV queen turned rock artist Bailey Spinn.
Okay.
Ryan's
T.
performance of Rockstar by Hannah Montana
T.
was not only a showstopper, insiders are calling it a strategic and shady choice.
Oh.
A playful jab at Bailey's rocker boots. The bold move paid off, completely winning over the audience in the entire panel of judges who were reportedly speechless after her set.
T.
Sources say even backstage energy is tense, with the competition turning into a full-on cultural moment. With the two stars duking it out at the top, the only question now is who will be crowned the winner.
Well, Bailey, I've been rooting for you this entire time.
I've been rooting for you.
Thank you. I do want to clear up the rumors. I did do Rockstar by Hannah Montana. As a shady little jab, but it's all in the name of entertainment.
I can't believe you do that. It's my favorite song too.
I mean, I knew that too, so it was also me paying homage to you.
Right. Oh, okay.
You're also
it
Hannah
was a
Montana.
tribute.
Yeah. Baileyana.
Baileyana, that's so flattering.
Exactly. So it was a little bit of both.
It's a tribute
just
act.
competition.
Right.
Oh, tribute act. Okay.
Dedication.
Well, it was a little bit of everything for you.
Yes.
In the true nature of loser, you know. But I am rooting for you to win. I think it is going to be me as the winner.
I mean, I think it's going to be you. I have a song called Runner Up, so I think I already put myself there.
Right, and then also manifested with
Sucks to suck.
with loser. So,
Yeah.
loser,
runner up. I'm really not setting myself up for victory here.
I mean, the expectations for yourself are just not there.
The bar is low.
The bar is low when it comes to this, but in dating, in
Right.
relationship, the bar is high. But we're going to work on the remix. Obviously, loving and rooting for you.
Yeah.
May the best rock star win.
I hope so. Me.
Okay, we'll see. I mean, my album coming out is Winner.
Love?
So
Wow. Well, mine's called Double Winner.
oh, double winner. We're gonna get my PR on this ASAP and clear
Copyright.
that up.
Copyright claim.
Trademark. Okay, well, so sorry about that. May the best rockstar win, obviously.
Okay.
Yes, and
Deal.
I will mention you when I do. So I ask all my guests this on every show. What is your most Delulu take? What do you think is the most delusional thing? It could be silly, controversial, fun.
Oh, I think the way I even became an influencer was literally out of sheer delusion. Like when I wanted to be a YouTuber at 15, did I ever think I was going to do that? No. And I got famous for such an obscure thing, but I'm like, girl, if you see if you have a chance, run with it, just grab on and run.
And
that's what I did.
And
yeah,
that's
I was
what
like,
you did, girl.
we're
And look
going
where
as
we
far
are.
as this will take us.
Oh, it is
That's what I
taking
did.
you.
And I was so delusional about it. I was just like, I didn't even really think. Like, I would manifest like blowing up, and it really happened to me.
I did too.
Yeah, you have to manifest it, and it will happen. But
Literally.
you have to think about it physically being yours and be delusional about it. And I'm still delusional of like, I see myself at when we were young. I see myself at Warped Tour.
You're doing all of
it's
it.
like maybe
Easy.
next year, maybe after that, But I see myself there, and I vision myself performing at big stages all the time because one day it's gonna happen, and one day I'm gonna be like, my prophecy was right.
I love that. We're literally going to pull up these clips of you talking about it. I can easily see you doing all of that and more, obviously.
I hope so. I definitely
easily.
could.
Easily. Are you
It's the
kidding?
goal.
You're getting there. Wait, I'm so excited. And I'm going to be
Thank
there.
you. Heck
to support
yeah.
you.
Oh yeah, you'll be side stage.
Period.
Good view.
Love it. I'll take content for you.
Love that.
POV side stage at Bailey's
Perfect.
show. Yes, I love it. Okay. I'm claiming all that. I don't even think that's Delulu. I was very Delulu too when I started my TikTok. I literally exactly what you said, blowing up. I wrote in my notes app, I was like, I'm manifesting blowing up on TikTok, getting thousands and thousands of followers. And then literally the next day I got my first viral video.
Yeah, you just have to believe in like.
You gotta be Delulu.
I sound crazy. You have to believe in the universe, and I put a
crazy at
lot
all.
of faith in the universe.
Me too. And it worked out.
It did exactly.
And it's working out.
Right. I'm like, that's what I tell people. I'm like, I am living proof that you can be delusional and it can work out for you like really well.
Me too. Oh my God, literally be delusional, everyone. You just gotta do it.
Absolutely.
Okay, Bailey, I wanted to guess your zodiac sign. I've been paying attention to everything you've been saying this entire time. I have a few guesses.
Okay.
Based on what you've been saying. I thought I had it clocked, but then you said other things that made me question it. So I'm going to give you my two guesses and why I think them.
Got you.
And then you can tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Okay.
My first guess is going to be Taurus because you're so chill and laid back. Very, 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 very chill.
I'm not a Taurus.
Not a Taurus. Okay, wait, my next guess.
I knew that kind of throw you off. I have a weird moon.
Yes.
I have a weird moon sign that is like opposite to my sun sign.
Wait, give me a hint. Do you think your sun sign's obvious to you, your personality? Do you resonate with it?
Probably more so like my online personality.
Okay.
It's like why I'm so good at being cringy and unaffected by other people.
Leo.
Yeah.
Damn!
Yeah.
Clock. That was not even my initial thing
But I have
until
a
this hit.
Cancer moon, which makes so much
Okay,
sense.
yeah.
I'm like two different people, exactly. I'm so sad in my music. And
Yeah.
then On my other stuff,
The Baileyana came out.
So yeah, literally, that's my other personality. I'm like the weird, sad Leo. It's a weird combo of like Cancer and Leo. I'm like sad, but I'm also the baddest bitch in here.
Period. That's the Leo.
But I'm crying.
And that's the Cancer.
Ooh.
You're exactly that. That's so funny, especially reflecting your music because lyrically, obviously, it's coming off sad, but then I feel like
It's
sonically.
both those things.
Right, exactly. And you're taking it there. Okay, wait.
Sad but exciting.
Clocked. My other guess was going to be Virgo because you said you made PowerPoints.
Right. Organization.
Exactly. So just a type A Leo then.
Yeah.
Okay. We love that. I could totally see Leo now.
Yeah.
Now that you said it, I could totally see Leo. Okay. Amazing.
I love attention.
Me too.
Very true about me.
I fucking love, I'm not a Leo, but I love attention. Love attention.
That always gives me away. I'm like, I love attention.
That's so interesting because you didn't come off like you did throughout this entire thing. You know what I mean? But now definitely I'm clocking it. Well, let's get you on a
feel
stage.
it. It was like, it's more about the energy. Like, I love walking into a room and like having people stare at me. I'm
Me
like,
too.
yes.
Fuck, sorry. Me too. No, I love that. I literally love that. And I feel like I want people to look at me wherever I go, everything I'm doing.
Me too.
Also, I hate being perceived half the time, but then like whatever, you know?
I'm the same way. I'm like, only specific people.
Kind of, yes, literally. If I'm in
Not
the mood
everyone.
for it, please, everyone pay attention.
Right.
Okay, well, Bailey, this has been so phenomenal. We've honestly had such a great day. I'm so sorry about how chaotic the set was today, guys.
it's
You have
okay.
no idea. This is a good memory for me, though. I did enjoy this. Thank you so much for being here. But
Yeah.
we close out every show by manifesting together. So we already know you're manifesting performing more, Warped Tour. What
Yeah.
else are we thinking? What else do you want to speak into existence right here on Delulu?
Oh, I want my album to blow up.
Yes.
You know, I want my artist project, like a goal I've had. I mean, setting my sights high, I'd love to have 1 million monthly listeners, but 500K listeners on Spotify by the end of the year.
Go to the million.
Yeah,
You can
heck
have it
yeah.
all.
1 million in
Have it all.
2026.
Absolutely.
Bailey Spinn World Takeover.
Yes. Oh my God. Wait, I'm claiming all that for you too. That's so good. And I really want Loser to have its moment too. Like really, really before this next
I hope
album
so.
comes out.
Sometimes it takes people another project to go back.
Yeah. Think
It
about
doesn't
like
really
Sabrina
make sense
Carpenter.
like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. People were finding it like some of it during the time, but then people would also go
Way
back
after.
to emails I can't send and be like,
Because
I
of
love
Sweet
these
and
now.
Short and Sweet.
Yeah,
And because of Man's
exactly.
Best Friend, because they blew up. Exactly. And
everything
also
does
like
well.
in this day and age, I always tell this because my roommates are artists too. I always tell them, I'm like, you guys, like nothing is just because it comes out now doesn't necessarily mean it could either blow up now or it could blow
It
up
can
later.
blow up a year later. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter anymore. The timing really doesn't even matter anymore. I think it's more about output, quality art, and just like making it happen.
sure.
You know, being consistent.
Believing in it too.
100%. Like think about like "Cruel Summer" by Taylor Swift. That went #1 4 years later.
Yeah, that's crazy.
"True First" by Lizzo. That went #1 like 2 years
I
after
think
the
about
release.
like Pierce Avail and King for a Day
Yeah.
because that started like charting because of the internet. It just started taking off one day.
Exactly.
Like many years after, it was just like whoosh. I was like,
Anything
oh.
could happen like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. They did
Yeah.
that with I love Pierce Avail, but they did that with So Far So Fake too. If you've seen that like dance trend on TikTok,
I don't think I've seen it.
it just blew up out of nowhere, and it was like 9th on the album. It was like solely an album track, and just was like now their #1 song. I'm like, that's insane.
See, anything can happen.
You
Anyone could
never
blow up at any
know.
point. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean,
never know.
honestly, you
you
know
don't
more
know
than
which
anyone.
one will do like the most either. You can't really guess it. It's hard to guess.
Right. I mean, honestly, it's just about the output. You're doing
Yeah.
it, you're putting it out, it's great. And we're so excited for all of that. I'm manifesting all that for you too. I'm so excited for you, and you're so lovely.
Thank you.
Seriously, this
So
was
are
so
you.
incredible. Oh my God. Stop. Thank you. You're so sweet.
lovely.
Thank you. Well, besties, thank you so much for watching this episode of Delulu. This was your healthy dose of Delulu. So now you can go live your trululu. Bestie Bailey, where can the besties find you?
I'm at Bailey Spinn on everything. Make it really easy.
Super
on
easy.
Spotify too. Everywhere. I'm Bailey Spinn.
That's on branding, period.
Like spin in a circle.
And we're going to be streaming Loser, the album, of course, Fear of Going Out, and Critical, which is coming out actually next week, or by the time you see this episode, probably it's already out.
Yeah.
But we're excited for this next album and next project. And if you guys want to stay up to date with Bailey when she's touring, any shows, any new music releases, of course, follow her everywhere, Bailey Spinn. And besties, if you love this episode, please be sure to follow the podcast on Spotify and hit the bell button to be notified of every new episode every Delulu Thursday. And if you could do us a giant favor and rate the show 5 stars, Bailey and I will write you a very happy affirmation song, very in the vein of Bailey Spinn.
Perfect.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're going to call it Winner for you.
Happy. I'm going to have to dig deep for that.
And we're going to do it. So that's why you're rating the show 5 stars right now. Thank you so much. And besties, if you want more of this podcast, please be sure to join my Past as Besties at the top of my page as well. And you can find me at Emotions, E.MO.TIONS, across all my platforms, and the exclusive podcast account at Delulu BFF. Stay Delulu, besties.